What's up, everybody? Passion here. I hope you're having a great day. This is Art Vlog 049, the ugly Batman in the mini Batcave. What are we talking about? Okay, so in my other videos, I started sharing how I started customizing action figures, trying to learn how to sculpt, trying to learn how to create. And here we go. So one day I was walking through, I think it was like a Big Lots or something, you know, one of those stores that it's not quite a Family Dollar, it's a little more than that, but it ain't no Walmart. So walking through there, and I remember they had this Batman figure that was, he was brown and black, and I'm like, what? It was, if I remember correctly, I wish I had a picture of it, brown cowl, brown boots, black cape, black body, silver Batman logo on his chest. It was a great figure. Horrible paint design. I don't know what these people were thinking, but so I took this Batman figure home, and I think I got it for like $3 or $4, $5. Sat down with him, cleaned him up, grabbed. Oh my god! Every time I start speaking, I start yawning. Grab my Aves epoxy sculpt, 2-part sculpting clay. You put it together. It's like an epoxy where it's a 2-part, you add it together and it hardened very well. I highly recommend it. It's better than an oven baked clay. So got my Batman, started sculpting on it, giving him some better armor, and voila, here you go. So I know it's kind of hard to tell in this picture, but this cape is black in the back. But this is brown. This is brown. So here I am, redid his logo, gave him some abs, made his gloves into some gauntlets, upgraded his boots a little bit. Now I'm getting the hang of this sculpting thing. Gave him a gold belt, and voila, making him more traditionally looking like a Batman. I'm sorry, I don't know who thought a brown Batman would look good. He's always been blue or black. So here you go. I love the way this little figure came out. I love the boots. Simple black gold belt works very well. That's another shot of him. Now in the midst of doing this, I threw together a couple pieces where I was like, you know, I need some kind of backdrop or something for him to stand on. From taking this picture right here, I got the idea of going, you know what, maybe I can make him like a mini Batcave. So I grabbed an 8x12 plank of wood. On one side, if you go into Walmart sewing section, they got these plastic gratings that women use to crochet through. They're like a clear white. They come in a big sheet. They're very cheap. Glued that to a piece of wood, spray painted it different tones of silver and rust. All right, here's a better shot of it. It gives a great grading feel. Once you get it painted. There's another shot here. Let's see, the white background. Now I added a black background. As you can see, wooden crate, some toy pieces in the background. Now I flipped the board over. When I flipped the board over, I had found some scrapbooking stickers that had like a vinyl feel to them. It was just a bunch of different shapes and squares. So I chopped them up, glued them to the wood, and painted it brown. So now I have like this grating side of the piece of wood, and now I have like this high-tech metal look. From there, I decided to make him a weapons vault. Let's see, get a bigger picture here. Okay, so this was a base that spun around. It came with some, I don't know, I forget what kind of figure came with it. It might have been like a Halo figure or something. This piece here was actually off of a broken thing. I want to say it was like a kind of like a Justice League Superman. Like it's hard to explain. It was kind of like this satellite spaceship thing. It was like a tube, and you know the little figures sat in it and everything. But they had like a couple pieces of the wall that had this look that I was wanting. So I spray painted it blue. Whoop. Spray painted it blue. This is kitty litter right here. These right here is styrofoam peanuts. that I covered in wood glue. Let's see. All right, this is me making a shelf for his weapons that will slide into this vault. Again, I apologize for these pictures. They were taken with a very small digital camera at the time. Again, this is 2006, 2007. Here is me adding some more pieces to it, and voila. Let's see. I thought I had a shot. Oh, okay, let me back up here. All right, so here we are. We have Batman in his weapons vault. He's got his batarangs. He's got some high-tech boots. He's got some other equipment in here. Now, this is a cool thing. So this piece is all one piece, and this right here is just an 8x12 piece of wood. So you take the wood, you flip it over, right, to where you get the other flooring. Come back to my little weapons vault, and it's spun. So as it spins, I now have my Bat computer on the other side. Here's my Bat computer. I want to say this came off of a Batman's playset cave. It was kind of cracked up and broken. I ripped the computer out, re-glued it, add some tubing to it, and repainted it the best I could. I think I put some printouts on it, and voila. Look, you even got a little matrix stain on there. Let's see. I thought I had a shot. Let's see. Whoop, no. I thought I had... It might be coming up. Okay. So, again, some peanuts. There's your kitty litter. From here, he's got his bat chair he can look at the computer with. This was actually a chair that came off of a Professor X figure. It was actually a wheelchair. Cut the wheels off, glued them to a wooden dowel, add some washers to the bottom to add a little weight so the Batman wouldn't flip over when you sat him in there. And voila. Also in his Batcave, I got some of these clear cases from the 99-cent store, I want to say. They had these like little toy maze games in them, or tops. I glued them onto these little wooden dowels. So it's like now he's got his famous display cases. So from there, I got a Joker bust. This is actually off of a Joker figure where I kind of chopped them up, painted them silver, and voila, there you go. Here you got the pennies. That's always a famous icon deal in the Batcave. His big old dinosaur. Found a rubber dinosaur. I think he was like just like a neon green. Painted him, gave him some flesh tones, and man, I wish these pictures were better to where you see the detail, because I really like the way my little raptor came out, or T-Rex, depending on how you look at it. And then I got the famous memorial to his parents. So pearl necklace, I have a rose, piece of concrete, picture of his dad. Now I want to say this is a picture from the Batman Begins series that Nolan Ryan, listen to me as a baseball player, Christian Nolan had directed and produced, starring Christian Bale. Love that movie. So here you got the big memorial to his parents. Here's a close-up picture of that. All right, so this is the picture I was wanting to tell you about. So this was a separate piece of wood from the flooring, to where you could take it, you could spin it around, and you could put it on any side. Let's say this is my plank of wood. So I could take this L piece and I can add them on this corner, or I could add on this corner, or this corner, or this corner, whatever you wanted to add it to. So there you go. So on this side, you got your weapons vault. I want to say this was a piece off of a construction site. It had a crane on it. It was like one of those, cheap generic $5 toy things. I took the crane off. I put some grate on top, so that was his workbench. There's another shot of it with his weapons. And then voila. So now you can see the difference. So that's your weapons vault. Got all his stuff in there. Flip the board around. You turn the little deal, and voila. You got your Bat computer. You got your flooring. You got your memorial stuff. And there you go. So this was a cool deal. I want to say I sold this on eBay and made a couple dollars back on it. I love the way this came out, and again, this was one of my first projects of me trying to get into customizing and building and just thinking outside the box. So I really enjoyed, now looking back, I remember working on this and just watching things come to life, and I loved it. So hope you enjoyed this. This is my ugly Batman mini Batcave diorama. And if you have any questions, please send it through my Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, however you're seeing this. And there you go. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but again, this was probably 2006, 2007, maybe 2008. I don't remember. So again, thank you for your time. Be cool, be safe, tie your shoes, and always live your passion. Peace.